With all that is happening between Belize and Guatemala at the diplomatic level, as it concerns the ongoing border dispute, more specifically, access to freely traverse the Sarstone River, there seems to be a growing concern among Belizeans. That perception is compounded by the circulation of amateur footage exposing the reality of what is taking place on the Sarstone River between the Belize Defense Force and the Guatemalan Armed Forces.
The two countries are to agree an operational protocol regarding the Sarstone, and the statement commends their willingness to do this. As the Secretary General put it, he, and again I quote, welcomed the readiness of both parties to advance in the negotiations of the cooperation mechanism, end of quote, for the Sarstone. The government of Belize regards the results of the Washington meeting as something of a breakthrough. Of course, there is still a lot of work to be done in order to achieve a satisfactory outcome to the Sarstone negotiations that have now been mandated between Belize and Guatemala. And we cannot rest content until those negotiations have been finally concluded and there is a formal agreement in writing.
That was on May 5th, within days of a confrontation between the B.D.F and GAF, where the Guatemalans were clearly seen blocking the B.D.F from traveling upriver. Video material detailing what transpired during a previous encounter on March 12th initially surfaced a few weeks ago and was aired exclusively on News 5.
The protocol is middle of the river. Yeah, middle of the river, at the border. El protocolo es que deben topar middle of the river, we meet. Middle of the rio.
Since then, another clip has been leaked to the media, this time showing the GAF demanding that Belize respects the Sarstone Protocol. Coincidentally, that occurred on May 3rd, a few days before the Prime Minister called a press conference to update the nation on his present state of affairs, but no mention was made of the incident.
We are confident that discussions will take place, and we are optimistic that those discussions will result in agreement on a way forward for Belize regarding the Sarstone.
At a previous meeting of Foreign Ministers Elrington and Morales at the office of the OAS at the adjacent zone, the Guatemalan Foreign Minister was also preaching cooperation between both countries.
We are here today to continue building a new relation between Guatemala and Belize. Minister Elrington and myself, Minister Morales, we are aware that we have a goal, and the goal is to have the best relation between both countries. We know we have a differendum, and the differendum has to be sent to the International Court of Justice. But in the meantime, we have to build a very good relation between both countries, and we have to avoid any kind of incidents between both countries.
Despite those pronunciations at the highest diplomatic level, it would seem that very little has changed on the Sarstone River.
Este tema es demasiado serio y no vamos al paso del tiempo a decir sí como no pasó nada y seguimos como que si nunca ha pasado nada. El primer ministro dijo ayer o hoy que la situación con Guatemala estaba superada. No está superada.
Reporting for News 5, I am Isani Cayetano.